This is why I like the Mr. Oil. It's because it has such a good cleaner in it. This stuff here, you just put a little bit on a little pad. Watch how it brings these pistons right up. This is what I like about the Mr. Oil. And it keeps the engine clean when you run it in your fuel. If you put it in your fuel, if you put it in your oil, you'll see mileage even pick up. My cousin had this in a 4-cylinder Mustang, and it really works. His mileage is way up when he had that in the car. I didn't even know he had it in there. I was like, why is that car so good on gas? I was borrowing this car for a week, and he told me. And I was like, okay, that explains that. Watch, fellas, you know these come up pretty hard most of the time. But just that little bit right there, it cleaned that piston up pretty good. Just for that little bit that I did. And, you know, this stuff don't come off the easiest. But just a little bit of rubbing, they come pretty clean. Just from the Mr. Oil. And that's what I like about this stuff, guys. But anyway, I'm going to want to figure out what to do about a camshaft for this. I have something in mind, and I'd like to, like I said, I'd like to be able to make as much power out of it as I can without trying to overspend the engine. I'm going to spend the engine probably around 65 and maybe 68, but that's kind of getting up there in the danger zone because these 460s don't oil well. They're like the Cleveland that way. But yeah, see the difference, fellas? That's just pretty good for just that little bit of time I spent there, right? So, anyway, I'd like to have some input on this, what you guys would like to see. So, anybody that has any ideas about what they'd like to see as far as horsepower, if they'd like to see 500, 500 plus, or have any cam choices they know about, or anything like that, I'd like to see your guys' input on this. Any kind of ideas you have at all with this 460 stuff. I like people's opinions, and it makes it fun when people have different opinions about things and different ideas and different specs of the camshafts and all that stuff. But guys, give me your input on this. But I'm kind of excited about this now, guys. This puts us on our way. That was kind of a disappointing thing, having the heads take this long to get off. But that's just how it goes when you do these kind of builds, you know. But anyway, fellas, I just wanted to run this by you and show you a little bit of progress. So, till next time, guys, have a good night. And thank you for tuning in on this channel again and supporting me, guys. Take care.